Hello students, I hope you all are doing well. So today we will start chapter number 1, interest and annuity. You have studied about the formulas of interest, okay, compound interest, simple interest in your 12th standard. So we'll start with a meaning of interest only. I just hope everyone knows about the meaning of interest. Okay, suppose you want to do some business or you want to buy a home or anything and you need some finance, some money for that. So what you will do, you will go to the bank, right? Or you will go to the any institute. There are many institute like Bajaj Finance and LIC. Okay, so you will go there and you will apply for the loan, right? So this will go and will apply for the loan. Then a borrower has to pay some charges. The institute will give us money, right? But the institute will charge some amount, some money for us for using their money, right? That charge is called interest. हम लोग अगर बैंक से कोई लोन लेते हैं देन वो लोन को यूज करने के लिए वी हैव टू पे सम चार्ज, राइट? दैट चार्ज that is called interest. In a simple language I am saying, okay, it is called interest. Now interest is depend on two terms. The first is time and the second is rate. Okay, so the time means a period for which that amount is to be taken. Okay, so it is called period and it is denoted by n. Okay, and the rate of interest, जो भी रेट से हमें वो इंटरेस्ट देंगे 6% of your total amount, like that. Okay, and the amount which you take from a bank is called a principal. It is called, okay, so this is called an this principal. And so the amount you take from a bank, the total amount is called a principal. The time or the period for which you are taking that amount, it is called the period. It is denoted by small n, and r is a rate of interest. Okay, and the total amount you pay to the bank after some period means a principal together with the interest, it is called as an amount. Principal is denoted by P, interest is denoted by I, okay, and the amount means the principal together with the interest. Okay, जब हम किसी से लोन लेते हैं we have to pay some extra amount. वो extra amount क्या होता है? Interest होता है. So interest together with the principal amount, जितना amount तुम लोगों ने लिया है, it is called amount. Okay, and it is denoted by A. So this is about the interest. Now, what is simple interest? What is a simple interest? We have to study two types of interest, simple and the compound. So the simple interest means when the interest is calculated on the basis of original principal, okay, whatever the term may be, it is called simple interest. It is just calculate on the basis of your original principal, the amount which you borrow from any institute. So they will calculate the interest on the principal only, then that type of interest is called simple interest. And the formula for the simple interest is given by I is equal to, interest is equals to principal, rate of interest, period, the time for which you are taking amount, divided by 100. Okay, so here I is a simple interest R is a rate of interest, and N is a period in a terms of year. It is a period, terms in year. Okay, and I denotes P is for principal. P is for principal. Okay, so this is the formula for interest. And what will be the formula for amount? Amount means it is a principal plus interest. The total money which you pay after the period N will be principal, the amount which you have taken from the institute together with the extra charges. Okay, so principal plus interest will give you amount. So this is the formula. Now we will see some example based on the simple interest. Okay, so the first example is find the simple interest on rupees 1250. So this is your principal amount is 1250 for 2.5 years. So here N is given 2.5 years. Okay, so 2.5 years means it is, we will consider this 2 into 2 which is equals to 4. 4 plus 1 is 5 upon 2. Okay, 5 upon 2 terms at a 12%, at a 12%. So here the rate of interest is given 12% per annum. Okay, so here the principal amount is given, N is given, R is given. Always remember, if the N is given in the form 2.5, just take it 2 into 2, 4. 4 plus 1 is 5 upon 2. Right? So this is very simple problem. So what will be the simple interest? It is PNR divided by 100. So P is equals to how much? 1250. Then N is equals to 5 upon 2. And rate of interest is 12 divided by 100. So answer is 375 rupees. Okay. So this is very simple problem. Now we'll take the another problem. So the next problem is, it is on page number 1.2. A sum of money. Let me up this problem first. A sum of money borrowed on 26 March. A sum of money is borrowed on 26th March and is repaid on 7 June. Okay, in the same year. Means someone has borrowed money on 26 March and he has paid the money on 7th June. Okay, in the same year. If the simple interest is paid, if the simple interest paid is 75.75 rupees and the rate of interest is 7.5 per annum, find the sum borrowed. Okay, so here it is given that someone has taken the amount on 26 March and he paid that amount on 7th June. The interest he paid is rupees 75.75 at the rate of interest 75% per annum. So we have to find out the amount which is borrowed. Means we have to find out the principal amount P. Okay. So here only I given, R given and P given. We don't have N. If we have n, then we can clearly find out p, right? So for that, first of all, we will find out the n. N means the number of period for which the loan was taken. Okay, so for that, we'll make one table which will give you a clear idea about the period. Okay, so here it will be month, and here it will be number of days. Okay, so the title is calculate a period for which interest charged. Okay, so in the month of March, he has taken amount on 26 March, right? So 26, 7, 8, 29, 30 and 31. So he will charge for the 5 days. Then he will, for the month of April, the interest will be charged for the 30 days, right? मार्च में से 5 days का इंटरेस्ट लगेगा, अप्रैल में 30 days का, देन मई में 31 days का, and in June he paid the amount on 7 June, right? So only 7 days interest. So the total number of days जिसके लिए इंटरेस्ट लगा है is 5 plus 30 plus 31 plus 7, which is equals to 73. Okay, so उसको 73 days का इंटरेस्ट चार्ज हुआ है. So we will so out of 1 year means 365 days, he has to pay the interest for 73 days, right? Out of 1 year means 365 days, the someone has to, जिसने भी वो amount लिया है, has to pay the interest for 73 days. So this will be 1/5 years. Okay, 1/5 years means 0.2 term in years. Now we have n, we have r, we have what? Interest. Now we can find out the principal. What is formula for simple interest? It is P n r upon 100. So we will shift all this term here. So it will be I into 100 divided by n into r is equals to P. What is I? It is 75.75 multiplied by 100. N is equals to 1/5, right? And R is equals to, the rate of interest was 7.5. So this is principal. So if you calculate this, you will get principal amount is rupees 5050. Okay, so if you do this calculation, you will get the principal amount is rupees 5050. So this is also another type of example based on simple interest. Now we will see the next example. So the next example is a sum of rupees 4800 amounted to rupees 6,240. A sum of rupees 4800 is amounted to the rupees 6240. Means इतना अमाउंट लिया था प्रिंसिपल 4800 एंड वो अमाउंट कितना हो गया आफ्टर सम पीरियड, इट इज 6240 विथ इंटरेस्ट, राइट? सो दिस इज योर प्रिंसिपल एंड दिस इज योर अमाउंट, राइट? देन in a certain period, so the period is not given in this problem, if the rate of a simple interest, this is problem number 1.3 on page number 1.3, okay, of the same book. Mathematics, Business Mathematics and Statistics, Nirali Prakashin, page number 1.3, problem number 1.3. Okay. If the rate of simple interest is 12% per annum, find the period. So here the rate of interest is given, principal is given, and what? The amount is given. We have to find out the n. Okay. Since amount is given, so we will use the formula for the amount, which is principal plus interest. Okay. Now, what is formula for simple interest? It is PNR divided by 100. Okay, so take out P common. So you will get 1 plus NR upon 100. So this is the formula for amount. Now what I'll do, I'll substitute the values and I'll calculate the n. Okay, so before substituting the values of A and P, just simplify this formula to find out the value of n. Okay, तो हम लोग इसको find करेंगे. सबसे पहले एक P को यहाँ पे shift करेंगे. So this will be A upon P, which is equals to 1 plus NR upon 100. Right? Now shift 1 here. हमको सिर्फ n रखना है यहाँ पे. So this will be A upon P minus 1, which is equals to NR upon 100. Right? Now shift n here, so it will go into division, and shift 100 here, so it will come into multiplication. Okay? तो ये हो जाएगा, this is A upon P minus 1. If you shift n, Rn 100, so it will be 100 upon R, which is equals to n. So this is the formula for n. Now substitute the values. A is equals to 6240. Amount principal is 4800 minus 1 into 100 divided by R is equals to 12, which is equals to n. Okay. So after calculating this part, you will get n is equals to, so do calculation. So here, if I divide it by 4, so it will be 4 ones are and 4 twos are, right? Now here 4 ones are, then 4 threes are, and 4 ones are. So I left with 131 upon 120 minus 1 into, this is 100 upon 12. Just do calculation on calculator. I hope the simple calculator is allowed in your examination. So you will get, after calculating this part, n is equals to 5 upon 2. 5 upon 2 means what? 2.5 years. Okay. So that part, the calculation, you just do on calculator, or you can simplify it, or you can calculate this part in the margin. Okay. Now the next problem. So the next problem is problem number 1.4, page number 1.3. A sum of money doubles itself in a 10 years. Okay. So the n is given 10 years. Also given that the sum of money double itself. That means the amount will be equal to 2 times of principal. It doubles after 10 years. Find the rate of interest. So we have to find rate of interest, right? Since amount is given, so we will use the formula for the amount which we have calculated in the previous example. So it is P times 1 plus Rn upon 100, right? So here the amount and the principal. Amount is 2 times of principal, right? Which is 1 plus R, n is given 10 upon 100. So this P and this P will get cancelled. 2 is equals to 1 plus 10, 10 tens are. So R upon 10. Simplify this. First shift 1 here. So you will get 2 minus 1, which is equals to R upon 10. right? 2 minus 1 is 1. R upon 10. So this implies R is equals to 10% per annum. Okay, this is very simple problem. So this type of problems can come for 2 marks in your examination, or it can be come for in the true or false, like to make problem दिया रहेगा n is this, p is this, so the rate of interest is this, true or false, like that. Okay, now we'll see the next example, which is on page number 1.7, and it was asked in April 2016 for the 2 marks. Okay, so we'll take that problem. Find the simple interest on rupees 6,000 at 7% per annum for 10 months. For 10 months. Okay, we have to find the simple interest I. Okay, the formula is P R N upon 100. So P is given, R is given, but the N is given in the terms of months. We always required in the term of years, right? So first of all, we will convert this into years, that is 10 upon 12. 10 months, that means out of 12 it is 10 upon 12. Okay, so P is equals to 6,000, R is 7, N is 10 upon 12 divided by 100. So it will give you the answer, simple interest, which is equals to 350 rupees. So this type of problem can come in exam for 2 marks. Okay, we'll take another problem. These are very simple one. Now look at the exercise 1.2, which is given on page number 1.33. Okay, so the numerical problems are given on this in this exercise. So from this exercise we will calculate or we will solve the problem based on the simple interest. So the first problem is find the simple interest on rupees 1,000. So this is your principal, okay, at rate of interest 66% per annum, and for n is equals to 5 months. So the simple formula I is equals to P and R upon 100. P is given, R is given, but only the n. So we should convert n into years, so it will be 5 upon 12 years. Okay, so do that problem. Then problem number 2, what sum of money put at a simple interest for 2 years at 8% will amount to rupees 1276. Okay, so here the amount is given, amount is 1276 rupees. Then R is given 8% per annum, and n is given 2 years. So you have to calculate the principal. This is also very simple. We will use the formula for the amount, which is A plus Rn upon 100. So shift all this term here and find out the value of P. Similar type of problem we have done in class. Okay, so just go through this exercise and all the problems which is based on simple interest, just try to solve this problem. Okay, now the third one is, in how many years will rupees 35,000 will amount to rupees 87,500. So in how many years 35,000 will sum to rupees 87,500. So this is your principal amount, this is your amount at 10% per annum. R is equals to 10% per annum of a simple interest. So here you have to find out n. A is given, A is given, P is given, R is given. You have to find out the N. So you can use this formula. So simplify this formula for the N, okay, and you will get the number of period. So this is very simple problem, okay, on the basis of simple interest. It comes for only 2 marks in your examination. Now we will start a new topic, which is a compound interest, okay. So first of all, we will see what is the compound interest. As I told you, simple interest means it is just calculated on the basis of the principal. Now we will see the compound interest. Okay, so the definition of the compound interest is when the interest is added to the principal at the end of each period, okay, and the total so obtained is treated as principal for the next period, then that interest is called a compound interest. That means, suppose you have taken one amount, principal, from a bank, right, and you have to pay that amount for the n period. For तुम्हारा n period है, n years है, right? Suppose 5 years है, 10 years है. Then after completing n years, suppose that you are unable to pay and the interest is I, and the rate of interest is suppose 12% or anything. Okay, suppose that if you are unable to pay the interest, or if you are unable to pay the amount, then what will bank do? Bank will add your interest to your principal for the next year. For the next period, bank will add interest to the principal and it will give you P1. P1 means a principal and the interest of the last year, right? So it will give you some another amount, that is P1. Now bank, what will bank do? Now bank will consider this as a principal, okay. वो previous वाले principal को principal consider नहीं करेगा, the new one, the principal plus interest को principal consider करेगा और इस पे interest बिठाएगा, right? And suppose your interest will be I1, right? So if you are unable to pay the interest in the second year as well, so the what will bank do? Bank will add this I1 to P1 and it will get one another amount, that is P2. Now what will bank do? Bank will consider P2 as a principal and वो charges increase होते जाएंगे. So that type of interest is called compound interest. That we will see by taking one example. So the idea will be clear to you. Okay, so I'll give you one example, but before that we will see what is formula for the compound interest, okay, and I'll give you example in next class, but just we will see the formula for the compound interest. So for that, amount is P1 plus R upon 100 raised to n. This will the formula for the amount, okay. Amount means interest plus principal. So what will be the compound interest? It will be amount minus principal. So if you delete the principal from your total amount, then you will get the compound interest formula, and here the amount is P1 plus R upon 100 raised to n. Simple interest में R यहाँ n multiplication में होता है, यहाँ पे n power में होता है. Okay, now we will take one example for this compound interest so the idea will be clear to you.